Ryan Gosling's live rendition of I'm Just Ken has been the talk of the 2024 Oscars. But how was he upstaged during his own performance? Perhaps one of the most memorable parts of Greta Gerwig's Barbie is when Ken suddenly breaks into song. A ballad for the ages, I'm Just Ken starts as a sort of music video within the movie, complete with Ryan Gosling sporting a gaudy fur coat as he wonders if he's destined to forever live and die a life of blonde fragility. It then crescendos into a full-on civil war between all of the Kens, an event that is secretly instigated by the Barbies in an effort to regain control of Barbieland.
I'll see you on the Malibu Beach!
Simply put, it's an epic sequence that will live on forever in cinema history. But honestly, the scene can't even compare to Gosling's stellar performance of the song during the 2024 Oscars, which people had been hoping for since he was first asked about it during an interview with W Magazine back in January. At the time, he said,
"Well, I haven't been invited, Lynn. Thanks for pointing that out." And I wasn't thinking about it until now, and now it's all I'm going to think about.
As the weeks went on, hype about the prospect of Gosling performing the song continued to build. While the rest of the world had faith in him, Gosling himself didn't think he could pull it off. He told Variety in early February, "It might be too much of a risk to have me do it. I don't know how that would work, but I'm open to it." After it was officially announced on February 28th that Gosling would indeed be performing, producer Mark Ronson spoke to E! News about how it was destined to outshine everyone's already heightened expectations. He teased, "It's an absolutely banana spectacle. We're only going to ever get to perform this song maybe once with Ryan. He's kind of put us all on his shoulders, or Ken's shoulders. That's a lot of pressure, and we can all certainly relate in some way, right?"
It is not fun, is it?
But as we all saw during the Oscars broadcast, Gosling had no reason to worry. Despite the song losing out to another Barbie track, Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For, it didn't stop him from unleashing his Kenergy and giving it his all on the stage. He even ended up handing the mic over to his former La La Land co-star Emma Stone for a moment, giving her a chance to belt a line from the ballad. Needless to say, it was a moment that warmed everyone's hearts. But in a twist that no one saw coming, he was momentarily upstaged by none other than Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash, who delivered an equally riveting guitar solo. Fans everywhere couldn't hide their excitement over Slash's surprise cameo. Many took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to share their reactions, with some even claiming that it ended up being one of the best Oscars performances to date. One user tweeted, "If someone told me in 2004 that Slash is gonna perform a Barbie song at the 2024 Oscars, I would have told them to take a sip of their cactus cooler and settle down." Meanwhile, another user wrote in all caps, "This was iconic, legendary. I mean, they brought out Slash?" Joining Gosling and Slash on stage were Wolfgang William Van Halen, Gosling's fellow Kens Simu Liu, Scott Evans, Ncuti Gatwa, and Kingsley Ben-Adir, and producers Mark Ronson and Andrew Wyatt. It wasn't the first time a star-studded ensemble banded together to perform on I'm Just Ken. The track featured in the film featured not just legends Slash and Van Halen, but also Foo Fighters drummer Josh Freese. According to Ronson, it wasn't that hard to ask them to sign up, especially Slash. The producer told Variety, "I sent him the song, and he was like, 'This is a good song. Cool. I'll play on it.' He kills it. He plays the solo at the end and the rhythm parts. It's wonderful."